Greetings. Today we will be covering an important safety topic on personal protective equipment, or PPE. As you can imagine, I wish I had seen this lesson sooner. Maybe I would not be in such bad shape.
Wow.
But seriously, we must take safety. Well, seriously. If we can take the time to evaluate potential risks and plan for ways to avoid the hazards, then we will all be happier employees in the long run. As part of OSHA compliance regulations, we are required to train employees in the proper use and care of PPE, and when it needs to be used. By teaching employees how to use their equipment, we get the opportunity to reinforce our training policies and get them to buy in and be a part of the solution. These safety policies were written by a group of employees that included both management and ground-level employees. We wanted to be certain that everyone's concerns were met, while still following OSHA guidelines. We provide the rules in your employee handbook, but you can sign up for the OSHA 10-hour and 30-hour card certification at the OSHA website, www.osha.gov.
Hey, we have all these rules, but how can I really make a difference?
You can start by understanding and following all the rules. And let's not forget the point of today. Let's talk about your safety gear, or as OSHA likes to call it, your personal protective equipment.
So you mean clothes? I never understood why they don't give us clothes for these crash tests.
No, I'm talking about things like safety goggles, hard hats, steel-toe shoes, hearing protection, and face shields. I know a lot of these may seem like overkill, but OSHA standards are pretty clear, and they exist to keep employees, like you, safe. OSHA standards are laid out in Code Section 1910.132. And yes, it does include protective clothing. According to OSHA, nearly 2 million disabling work-related injuries are expected this year. More than 1/4 will involve the head, eyes, hands, and feet. For the eyes, we need to make sure that you use goggles when handling any equipment. Goggles are important to shield the eyes from any flying debris, such as when cutting wood. Anyone who is using the welding equipment must use an approved face shield to protect from sparks and the intense light. Simply having the protection near you is not good enough. You must wear it and ensure it is in good working order. Cracks or broken pieces are not allowed.
These eyes are precious. You can bet I will keep them protected. Thanks for caring. But what about Buster? He wears glasses, and they don't always work well with the goggles.
The company will provide prescription goggles for anyone who needs them. Most of the times, though, the goggles can be worn over the glasses with no trouble. Have him see me after the training.
Thanks. I am sure he will be happy to hear that.
Next, we have to make sure that we're wearing hard hats. I know they are not the most fashionable accessory, but people can drop things from overhead, or something can come flying across the room, and you have to keep your head protected from foreign objects. We have to make sure that everyone has the right style and class of hard hat. We use Class G hard hats, and we provide those to employees at no cost. If yours is ever damaged, let your supervisor know and they will always have extras. Ear protection is also very important. Section 1910.135 states we must help protect against all the loud noises we may encounter during the day. Using the earplugs we provide will help keep noise levels more peaceful. Anyone being exposed to decibels of 85 or higher over an 8-hour period must wear the earplugs provided. No exceptions allowed.
It does get pretty loud around here. But what if the hearing protection keeps me from hearing our supervisor, or a warning from another employee?
These are tested and really drown out certain sounds, but the human voice seems to come across just fine. If you ever feel unsafe or uneasy about a situation, let your supervisor know, and we will investigate and address it. Foot protection is also required, but because shoes are a very personal style and comfort, employees must purchase their own steel-toe shoes. Submit your receipt and you will be reimbursed up to $100 per year for shoes. The shoes must comply with ANSI Standard Z41-1991.
So I can't just wear normal comfortable shoes? I see people in the office have different requirements.
These requirements are different for people who are working near or around hazards such as power tools and heavy equipment. These rules are not just regular rules, they are here for your safety.
Okay, I guess I can see that.
Now for employees working in high places. Per Regulation CFR 1926 Sub E, everyone must use safety harnesses and attach them to roof ties to protect from an accidental slip and fall from a long distance. All safety harnesses are to be checked each morning by a supervisor and will be available in the locked cabinet on site. No one can climb a ladder or scaffold without being properly equipped. Like I said before, these rules are for your safety and are non-negotiable. Anyone found not following our safety rules will be written up. On the flip side, employees who are seen regularly obeying the safety rules will be entered for drawings monthly. We want to reward the good behavior and correct the bad behavior. If you ever have any questions, the only rule is to speak up. If you question an activity or behavior, you just might save someone else's life. Safety both begins and ends with you, the employee. We count on you to point out both the good and the bad. With us working together, as a team, we can help make this a safe and fun place to work.
Thank you for taking the time to listen to this safety seminar by Craig Cawthorn. If you enjoyed it, please share with others. If not, please don't tell the professor. Goodbye.